Hello, franchising family. Catherine Monson here again. Want to talk to you a little bit about exercising your mind. I happen to believe my mind is a muscle, just as I have muscles through the rest of my body. And I don't build strong arms and strong legs with one bicep curl. I do that with repetitive bicep curls and repetitive exercising. And I think that we can strengthen our minds the very same way by doing it consistently again and again. Neuroscience is discovering new ways we can develop our brains. And here's what it's found, that at any age, through training, we can change our brains to become more mentally strong, healthy, and fit. Just like we need physical exercise, we can exercise our brain and build greater courage, greater confidence, greater composure, clarity, and creativity. So I'm going to quickly share with you 7 ideas or 7 ways to increase your mental fitness. Number 1, remember that not every thought is true or helpful. Very often we get stuck thinking about a negative thought. We might think we're not good at remembering names. We might feel we're not worthy of a promotion. We're not worthy of some great opportunity. We need to learn to look at those thoughts and evaluate whether they're true or not. And if they're not true, get them away. If you think about it, believing a negative thought is like wearing dark colored glasses, and it's always going to darken the way you look at the world. So we don't have to believe every thought we have in our minds. Idea number 2, figure out, notice, be aware when you're worrying or what I call piling on. It's really easy to start thinking a negative thought and then spiraling down and thinking about even more reasons to be worried or stressed or disappointed or angry. You could get lost in a flurry of what ifs and self-criticism or criticizing others or overthinking. Not healthy for us to do that. I learned early in my 20s when I started to think a spiral of negative thoughts to tell myself to stop thinking those negative thoughts and then start filling that mind of mine with positive thoughts and positive ideas has worked very, very well for me. Idea number 3, rest your mind. That could be by listening to really great smooth jazz or falling asleep to an audible book, listening to someone read a story to you. That's no different than taking a break between sprints or deadlifts. Your brain needs time to rest and recharge as well. And that rest increases our focus and our creativity. And resting your brain might look differently than resting my brain does, because I might rest my brain by looking at my beautiful backyard and enjoying the birds feeding on all my bird feeders and listening to smooth jazz. And yours might be cozying up with a great novel. Lots of different ways to do it. Idea number 4, tune out the noise. In these days of cell phones and social media and all these different streaming platforms, we're getting all this bombardment of different stimulus and input. I have learned to do some digital cleanup, turn off some of my push notifications. Now, instead of being interrupted every time during the day something gets posted on the family Snapchat, I've turned off that push notification at night. I notice I got things to watch on the family Snapchat, but I've tuned out the noise. Very, very helpful. Idea 5, prioritize sleep. There's resting the brain by doing something like reading a great book or listening to jazz, relaxing. Then there's also the importance of sleeping. Yes, our time awake is important, but the time sleeping when our brains and bodies can be refreshed is very, very important, and making that a priority is so important. Idea number 6, letting go. I try not to give mind share or worry or spend a lot of time about things I cannot control. I want to spend time on things I can control and I can change. And that learning to let go is very, very powerful. And the 7th and last idea to improve your mental strength, your mental fitness, is the power of deep breathing. At any time, before you give a big presentation, before you have to have a tough conversation with a team member or an employee, that power of taking a deep breath in, holding it, and a deep breath out is very, very powerful. I like to take a long, slow, deep breath in through my nose, feel my rib cage and my belly expand, hold it for a second or two, and then let it out at the same or slower speed than I brought it in, and repeat that 3 or 4 times. It is amazing how that will lower my blood pressure, lower my heart rate, stop my palms from sweating, and get me in a great place. So, do you want greater courage, more confidence, more composure, greater clarity, greater creativity? Practice these 7 mental exercises. Practice them consistently, just like you lift weights consistently, and you'll be on your way to a better mindset. Thank you.